Okay, so for step 22, attaching the rear axles, these are the screws and the parts that we need, including this bar, which you can see is a perfect match, so we know that that's the right one. So we're going to be installing these trailing arms, and then this is going to go at the back of the roll bar, which will be attached with those two screws, and then these brackets here are what's going to hold the trailing arm in place. So we'll get started. We'll probably start on this one here first, and then we'll put on that rear metal bracket, which you can see it's a metal piece. We'll put that on afterwards. So maybe it's just me, but I think they've labeled these wrong, because this is showing you MB24, which is your left holder, but the left one is not the correct one, because you need it to look like that with the edging, these pointy things facing backwards. So to my mind, this would be considered the left one, which is then going to attach down here. So I'll be using MB25 here, not MB24. So I think it's an error with their instructions. So just note, MB25 is this part here. Don't use MB24. So let's put the grease on the dog bone. As we're going to need to do. And we're going to need to make sure that goes into there properly. Then that part is going to fit over the pin. Okay, so there we go. That is in place. Then we're going to take the MB25, and as you can see with the diagram, the nuts go into that once it's at the bottom. So if you can see, we'll put that maybe there. And then that's going to sit over the hole, just like that. And then we're going to screw that into the metal plate. And I'm not going to do it all the way. I just want to get it in enough that it's holding. And then we can grab the other screw and put it down the other side. Now, I'm just putting that in temporarily for now, but we now have the rear trailing arm in place, and I'll just tighten those up off camera, but that's essentially how that's going to look. And you can see how that's moving in these notches, like just the way that design is. So I'll go ahead and put the other one on. It's essentially the same step. And then we'll put on that rear metal bar on the roll cage.